Peace be unto you. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that irregardless to land, language, label, creed, class, color, race, religion, or ritual, no matter what name you call him by, whether it is God, Yahweh, YHWH, Almighty, Father, Creator, Infinite Intelligence, Allah, that there is but one God. Right. We thank that one God for his messengers, warners, and prophets. I stand before you today as a student, servant, and a soldier of a man by the name of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And as his student and his servant and soldier, I'm eternally grateful to Allah. For as our brother, and I have to say this, we were up there debating, Brother Charles, is he a councilman? Is he another term? Assemblyman, and then you start talking to Googling him about it. But whenever I look, I seen a title that you call yourself, and by listening to you, it is the most befitting of titles. He's not a assemblyman, he's not a councilman, he is an elected activist. Come on. And for his coming among us and raising up that great, bold, courageous black man by the name of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And the two of them we thank today for producing that man that taught me everything that I know is the example of the man I hope to one day become. I'm talking about that last man standing. The man that has never punked out, has never sold out, and cannot be bought out. That's right. He's unbossed. He's unbought, and when you look at the beauty in his face and the smile, you can tell he's also unbothered. I'm talking about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. My brother AT, go. There he is. Brother AT and the MANUP group, we so appreciative of you and all the soldiers that are with. Let's give them a round of applause. Right. Man does not mean male. Right. Man includes the male and the female. So for Pastor Pryor and the women of MANUP, we salute these sisters too. Let's show some love to them. What brought her to this movement called MANUP was we were sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing our young brothers killed in the streets, not just by police officers. The truth is that when the math is done, go ahead. Every 3-year pocket of time you look at, starting from 2004 up to 2023, any pocket you pick, 3 years, 2,000 to 3,000 black males are killed by police officers or correctional officers. But in that same 3-year pocket of time, 25,000 black males are killed by other black males. So it's hypocritical. Talk about that. Go ahead. To be standing outside with Black Lives Matters outside the White House and not also be outside the trap house. That's right. It's hypocritical to be attacking the the police department. Did I say something wrong? And not also be checking the soldiers that are in the streets that are killing one another in what you would call on the battlefield friendly fight. So we salute you, mighty group. Right? That's right. That's right. And we thank Almighty God for all every door you knock on, every dope fiend you pick up and sober, every sister that you make sure is safe on that bus stop. Right. We thank you, mighty man. Now keep up the good work. That's right. The reward is not the little paycheck that you get. Right. Come on. Your real reward is what God is going to do for you. Right. And what God is going to keep coming to you. Most of the time when you hear people talk about being blessed, I don't know about y'all, but when I meet people in the streets and I ask them how they've been doing, they say, I'm blessed and highly favored. They may not do that in New York, I don't know. They say that here too. But every time someone says that they are blessed and highly favored, I say, well, what do you mean when you say that? Normally, when they say they're blessed, they're talking about some things that have been added to their life in the form of a job or a paycheck, an automobile, or a house that they live in. But a blessing is not always what you receive. Sometimes a blessing is what you don't receive. Okay, now you're looking at me like I'm crazy.
No. Teach on that.
You might have engaged in practices that were supposed to render you HIV positive. But if you tested HIV negative, that is a blessing.
That's right.
It wasn't something you received, it was something that you didn't receive. Do you know sometimes that little thought in your mind that pops up to tell you that you forgot your pen, or you forgot your key, or you forgot your jacket? Go ahead and turn back around and go get the jacket, and you decide to take a detour and change your route by 4 minutes, go get your jacket. Do you know that sometimes that there was a car accident waiting on you around the corner had you stayed the course?
That's right.
So sometimes a blessing is not just what you receive, but sometimes what you don't receive.
Good teaching. Good teaching.
On our way here, we was in the vehicle talking about the work of man up. And the thought came to my mind from Jesus, where he said this: blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. When you are out in the streets, regulating affairs in our community that we call the hood. Have you ever wondered why we call it the hood? The real term is neighborhood. Come on. The reason why in every city you move in that black people inhabit, we call it the hood, is because the concept and function of neighbor is missing. See, whenever you have a neighborhood, everybody looks out for one another.
Good teaching. Go ahead.
Okay. How many of you were teenagers in the 70s? Raise your hand. My OG. Any triple OGs that was teenagers in the 60s? Oh, you got triple OGs. Now, you know back during the time you came up, you could get a whooping by anybody in the neighborhood.
That's right. That's how it was. Yes, sir.
It was a neighborhood, not the hood.
That's right.
You might be outside of Miss Maybelline's house, and she upstairs and she hear you cussing outside. And she'll crack open that window and look out there and say, excuse me, are you Florence's boy? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Well, I hear you down there using that little nasty language. You wait right there, I'll be right down. Miss Maybelline come down there with that pink fuzz and one super pizza. That one super one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She come down there with that belt and whoop your behind. Right in the street, then drag you back home to your mom.
That's right.
And go and say, look, your boy was outside of my house using some of the foulest language that I ever, he was foul, and I beat his behind. Now, in today's time, you do that. Now, Florence want to fight Maybelline. Today, when you do that, somebody gonna call CPS for discipline. Right. But back then, Florence would tell Miss Maybelline, thank you. Shut that door, bring you in there, and whoop you again.
That's right.
And then whoop you one more time for embarrassing her in front of Miss Maybelline. Am I telling the truth?
Yes, sir.
That's
right. That's right.
I love the fact that when you are part of Man Up, you call each other brothers and sisters. Do you know that there is a vocabulary for success? There's a vocabulary for failure. There's a vocabulary or a language attached to everything you see. Go find out. Find a group of people that are successful. And you'll learn that group of people all talk the same way. Come on. Find another group of people that are unsuccessful and listen to their vocabulary. All of them talk the same way. A whole lot of complaining. A whole lot of complaining. A whole lot of excuse making. Come on.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right in.
No aim, no purpose. You ask people that are successful, hey, what you got going on? Oh man, it's the same old.
Right.
Oh, what you got in motion today? Oh, shit, slow motion. What's been up with you? Oh man, I can't call it.
That's us.
Yes,
Going nowhere doing. It's a language. It's a vocabulary of success.
Right.
But when you talk to people that are successful, they talk about plans.
Right.
Goal.
Come on.
Purpose.
That's right.
Mission.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Waking up early, what they dream of, their aspiration. See, there's a language and a vocabulary for success. There's a language and vocabulary for failure, and there's also a language and vocabulary for building a community out of our people.
Go ahead.
And the language that builds a community out of our people starts with us calling each other brothers and sisters.
Good teaching. Good
Because
teaching.
if I'm your brother,
Yeah.
and you're my sister, my son is your nephew, and your daughter is my niece.
Right.
That's right.
That means that whenever I see your niece cutting up or you see your nephew cutting
Come
up,
on.
you're not off somewhere gossiping to somebody about what somebody else's son or daughter is or is not doing. That's your niece.
Come on.
That's your nephew. Every problem become a family problem, and you pull that little brother's coattail.
That's right.
Our ancestors knew it took more than just a good mother and a good father to raise a child.
That's right.
Our axiom was it takes a village
Right. Right. Right.
to raise a child.
Right.
Each one,
Teach one.
well, technically, it's a little more to it than that. It's really each one reach one, and then each one teach one.
Yes, sir.
Why you have to reach before you teach is because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. If you've got the right idea, but it's not fueled by the right kind of love, nobody wants to hear what you have to say.
Right.
But whenever these little brothers and sisters that are in the streets know that you love them,
Right.
that you care for
Come on,
them,
man.
that you are interested in seeing them grow up to become the best version of themselves,
Yes,
and
sir.
by you reaching them now, you can teach them.
That's right. That's
Does that make
right.
sense?